Full ship tour alert. We're exploring every deck of the Carnival Miracle, from the cabin area to the funky two-story nightclub. Get ready to see spaces most cruisers won't find.
Cruising to paradise, love in the air. With every sunset, Malik and Mesha are there.
Welcome
to Love and Adventure.
We'll begin our tour of the Carnival Miracle on deck number 1, Riviera deck. Riviera deck forward, you will find the Mad Hatter's Ball, which also includes the punchliner. On decks 1, and they have it full of art this morning, which is interesting. They must have just brought it in here because this is also the punchliner. So I'm assuming this will be sold soon. We're going to head up to deck 2 because this is the only thing other than staterooms that are on deck 1. You can see that this ship is Alice in Wonderland themed. Mad Hatter's Ball and the punchliner are on 2 decks, 1 and 2. So now we are on deck 2 forward. And this is called the Phantom and Mad Hatter. So deck 2 promenade includes dining room at the rear, guest cabins, the casino, and the Phantom main lounge and stage. This is the Phantom main lounge. So this is the main theater. And it is on 2 decks. 2 and 3. Let's give it a look. It is being cleaned. As you can see, there's someone up there. Pretty nice. I actually like this theater more than the one on the Jubilee, which is a much bigger ship, twice as large, where the theater is smaller. It's only a single level theater. Stairs going up to the 2nd level. All right, we will continue our tour on deck 2 promenade. Metropolis, excuse me, in Jeeves Lounge. So it's the coffee bar and a lounge here. This is the Joker Lounge. And on this side, we have the Red Frog.
Yes. Thank you.
And this would be the Red Frog bar and lounge. So it's a sports bar and pub of sorts. Right on the outside of it, you'll find the coffee bar. And here is the Skybox Sports Club. I really like the way that this ship is set up. So here we have Sportsbook and
Fictional World Series, and now it's Bregman. He should get a bet with a green monster with doubles. Looking at 40+ doubles from him. So that's the team that I think is going to win the AL East.
Bregman's numbers are 10-way as an Astro were insane. We'll see how that translates playing in.
All right, I'm gonna have to make my way back here.
She's just
And there's the first MJ jersey. Continuing on deck 2, we're gonna go into the casino, Mr. Lucky's. Men's and women's restrooms located here. Plenty of slots for your enjoyment. We have some early gamblers as it is just 7:30 in the AM here on our first full sea day. There's roulette. And other table games. And as we have it, we have craps as well. So if you are a gambler, this is a pretty big casino. The casino has an interesting section here that extends outside of the casino slightly through this door, and this is the Metropolis lobby with a few more slots. Here is the forward elevator and stair bank, and on the opposite side we will have the art gallery down this hall here, and they will be having an auction today. Okay, here is the Atrium Carnival Adventures, where you can get your excursions, guest services. It's here, and they are open for business. We have the main Atrium bar and the center bank of elevators. Continuing our tour on deck 2. Deck 2 is the main deck where most of what you'll need is located. I believe deck 3 is where you enter the ship. This is the famous Alchemy Bar. Which shall be open at 2 p.m. There's a private function going on there, so I won't be going. Here's Dr. Funkenstein's lab. Oh wow. So this is pretty interesting. This is the nightclub, I believe. And there's the floor, and there's Funkenstein in the bar here. Let's check out the nightclub. It seems to be technically on deck 1. Here it is. Kinda cool. There's the DJ booth. All of the loungers and sitting area on both levels. Really cool. Okay, continue on. And this is the main dining room. And I don't believe it is open yet. It may just be open for breakfast. We can get to it from level 3 as well. Here is deck 3, Atlantic deck. And we are at the rear of the ship. Come around to get into the dining room. This dining room is on levels 2 and 3. And technically, I don't think it is open right now. but it has a grape theme. As you can see, the grapes hanging from the ceiling. And that's the main level, level 1. And there's our table right there, table 208. Continuing our tour on deck 3. As we move towards the front of the ship, we're going into Gotham. More art, I believe, because this is called the City Room, and we're in the piano bar, or the Bacchus living room. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Heading into the studio shops and lounges, and this is Pixies, where you can get your photos. The Atrium, view from the 3rd level? No, it's not. Yes, it is. Nice camera. All right. So we walk around Pixies. Walking up on the Carnival store and the fun shops. Plenty of ways to spend your money on the ship and off. If you're a drinker, they got you covered as well. And I believe the fun shops take up both sides. But we'll pop over on the other side and check that out as well. Plenty of loungers, as well as Sam's. Well, this is another lounge bar, and there's a piano in here as well. Nice. This is Sam's. They have a little spot there for a buffet. Maybe this is where they have tea. Or maybe not. Alright, continuing around, this is the Warehouse Arcade. What fun happens. It's actually not a bad size. It's pretty warm in here. Yeah, it's a pretty big arcade for the size of this ship. I really like the way that they use the space in here. Hopefully you can hear me. Now we're on deck 3 forward. And this is Gatsby's Garden Room. That's the Yellow Brick Road. And this is the 2nd level to the theater that we were in earlier. They have a restroom here. Don't see a bar, but we'll check it out later when we're in here for one of the many shows that we plan to attend. Let's head up to deck 4. All right, here is deck 4, which is mainly staterooms except for the Phantom Main Lounge, which is where we just came from. And it seems to be 3 levels. So we'll give you a quick peek at what it looks like from the 4th level. Beautiful theater. I am very impressed. So it covers levels 2, 3, and 4. On to deck 5. Okay, so we are on deck 5. This is upper deck. And the only thing other than the staterooms that are on deck 5, 6, 7, and 8 is Camp Ocean and the Cove, Circle C, which I couldn't find access to. So we'll see if we can get to it from deck 5. Looks like this is the right way. This is how you get to the kids clubs. Interesting. So on 5 we have Penguin, ages 2 and 5. And this is Sharks, ages 9 and 11. Stingrays, ages 6 and 8. And there is Camp Ocean. As you can see, though, it is currently closed. So we'll see you on the next deck. All right, with the magic of video, we are on deck 9, Lido deck. Obviously the most popular deck of them all, and we'll start with Cloud 9. Spa. Morning. This is the spa. What's back here?
Gym.
Okay.
Morning.
Morning. These are each individual spas. Men's and women's restroom. And here is the gym. Once you go down that hallway. Oh, nice. Relaxation area, and here is the gym. You have some ellipticals, and oh wow, the gym is actually really nice. It looks like it's 2 levels. It is. So we'll go up to what is technically deck 6 to get a better look at the full gym. Excuse me, not deck 6, deck 10. This is the full gym, and it looks like there are some loungers there that are covered at the front of the ship outside. Doesn't look like we can get access to the outside from in here, so we won't try. We'll head right on out. Go this way. We have a lot of early risers who are in the gym. All right, continuing our tour. Lido's. Have a ping pong table here. There were actually people playing here last night. It's one of the hot tubs, the one towards the front of the ship. This is really the only way you can access outdoor space. They don't have the decks outside. They have an outdoor shower here. This is also your designated smoking area here on the Lido deck. Excuse the audio. It's very windy out here. This is where you come if you want to smoke and vape. Lido bar. Here's one of the first pools. It's a small pool. It's a Red Rock rum bar. There's a Blue Iguana. The tequila bar. Heading towards the rear of the ship on Lido. We have a salsa bar that is connected to the Blue Iguana, breakfast bar, and taco bar. Continuing around, you'll see here we have swirls on either side. There's swirls on the opposite side as well. Heading into the Lido buffet. Everyone is up and getting breakfast because the dining room is not open for breakfast today. So here is Lido. Which is called Horatio's Restaurant. Quick spin through here. We have an omelet station. Beverages there. This is what you would expect in the morning. We have a repeat breakfast grill on this side as well. Omelets your way for breakfast. Beverages in the center. The side is a little larger, as it also has continental breakfast and a salad bar, Bonsai Sushi Express, and the Pizza Pirate, which are all closed because it is breakfast time, and the salad bar is open. Continue through Horatio's, where we get into Serenity for guests 21 and older. And it's very nice. You want to get here early to get your spot. But let's check out some of the views that you can get from here at the rear of the ship and the Serenity Spa. You can see all of these covered lounges are already taken. And it is 8:21 a.m. So they have a hot tub here, a couple outdoor showers, as well as a small pool. And that you see there is the Serenity Bar. All right, on to deck 10. Okay, here is deck 10, where you'll have the fitness studio, Club O2, Sky Dome, where we seem to be located, Nick and Nora's Steakhouse. Here is Nick and Nora's. It sits right above the Lido, so you can actually get to it from the Lido stairs here, as well as the Atrium elevators. This seems to be a 2-story restaurant. That ends the tour for this side. 10. And we can exit actually here. No, for your safety, please do not enter extremely windy conditions. So, they're not allowing access to the outside, so I'm not sure how I'm going to get to mini golf and anything else. All right, so on this level we have the Twister, and they finally opened it. It's been closed the entire time that we've been on board because of wind. And then there's the level above that, so we have 2 water slides here. Actually, I'm not sure if that one is a water slide, possibly. And then we have loungers. So we finally have the upper deck open and available for us to tour. So we will finally complete our ship's tour, but this one is going to be a little more crowded. Let's see. Okay. And that's the steakhouse. So on one side there was the Twister water slide, and I believe on this side that we're walking up on, it's going to have the mini golf. Yeah, it is a much milder day. It's actually a really nice day. Very beautiful. You can see the water is way calmer than it had been for the majority of our trip. We're right above the Lido's main pool, hot tub, and you can see everyone is out enjoying our final sea day. We have our sunbathers, and it looks like there is mini golf there. So the Lido deck is deck 9, and the deck that we're on currently is deck 10. Since we've had access to it, we are heading up to deck 11 as soon as we complete the entire pass around. Yep, see, these doors were locked and shut. And there's the gym. I've got it there. I could see out here. I just couldn't get out here. This is the rear of the ship. Actually, the front of the ship. So this is forward. All right, that is deck 10, and we're on our way up to deck 11 to take a peek at mini golf. All right, deck 11. We have mini golf. Here is the first hole of mini golf, and it looks like on the side we have the multi-purpose court, which is for basketball. I believe it's probably just a half court, as well as pickleball. Let's check it out. It's actually a full court basketball. Small court, but full nonetheless. We even have soccer nets, soccer goalie nets. And a continuation of mini golf here. And this concludes our tour. Thank you so much for watching. We ask that you like the video if you liked it, and please consider subscribing, as it really helps our small channel grow. We really appreciate it, and we will see you next time on To Love and Adventure. Take care.
Let's dream.